All right, we are recording. I actually just messaged all of my new distributors and everybody is busy. I know 8 o'clock is not 8 o'clock and Sunday are not our normal team huddle times, but last month I waited until like the 5th or 6th to do our kickoff for the month. And I feel like it kind of kicked us in the butt. So I wanted to not waste any time, and we are just going to dive right in. On the 2nd, even though Sunday is not our night and 8 o'clock is not our time. We normally have our team huddles on Thursday nights at 8:30. So this huddle will normally be Thursday nights at 8:30. If for whatever reason, if you see there's a couple of people where it's just a black box with their name, if you ever can't have your video on, if you're out like driving or running home or whatever, feel free to just turn it on and listen to it in the background, because we always try and have I want to make sure you guys are up to date on all of the announcements and contests and all of that fun stuff that our team does, because we are a busy team. But I want to make sure you all have all the information. So it's better just to listen in if you can, or like I am recording right now, I always record. So you can always go back and catch the replay. I will drop that on the team page and in the chat. So I'm so excited. It's going to be May. May is going to be freaking amazing. If you didn't hear Justin Timberlake just now, I don't know if we can be friends. So it's gonna be May. No, yes. Okay. I see a few people like bobbing and weaving. Y'all are my people. Okay. So like I said a minute ago, if you don't know me, my name's Jamie Whitehead. I'm a triple diamond. I am your triple diamond upline. So you are somewhere on my team, somewhere.
I'm
somewhere.
Sorry.
Hey.
Did you just say triple diamond?
Oh my God, I'm a triple diamond. Woo-hoo.
Oh my God, triple diamond.
We are a VIP team, you guys. I'm so excited. It's only like 60 days fresh, 30 days fresh, however long, I don't know. Not very, we've only been VIP for a hot second. So if you are new, then welcome. You have joined at a freaking awesome time. May is going to be incredible. I want to take 2 shakes to talk about April, because it was a really good month. You guys, we had lots of good and lots of bad. Okay. So there was lots of life that happened in April, and there was a lot of personal stuff that happened in April, not just for myself, but for everybody. I feel like everybody kind of had a gut punch at some point in April, and we still had amazing things. We had over 150 new enrollments. We had promotions maintained. We had we had growth, right? But in comparison to our super stellar March, it wasn't what March was. So we're going to bring it back in May. And I know that I have personally talked to everybody's uplines, our Emerald and Diamond leaders, and they are hyped and ready to make May incredible. In fact, something that I'm going to talk about here in a minute is I'm going to have them unmute and talk about goals. But what we want to focus on this month is building rubies and building strong rubies, because here's the deal. Most of you and most of us, all of us, join for an extra couple $100 a month. $200 to $500 is what like 90% of people join this business for. And that's what rubies make. Okay. So we are focusing heavy on rubies this month. We want, my personal goal for the team is to have 8 to 10 new rubies pop. And everybody that is ruby or higher to maintain their ranks. Okay. So we're even going to be doing a ruby push chat. So if you have been messaged by somebody to ask you to be a part of that chat, I can't wait to get to do that with you. So ruby is the name of the game. I'm going to pull up my notes because I'm way ADD. Okay. So first thing I want to talk about is just our calendar and our schedule. And I kind of already chatted about that a little bit. I'm going to share my screen because it might be a little bit easier. And this will just take like a hot second. Okay. And I will drop this in the chat for those of y'all that are visual and want to look a little bit closer. But okay, so we're on the 2nd. Every Sunday night, we normally have a new distributor training at 8 o'clock. Okay. Tonight we're doing our kickoff because we were not waiting until our normal Thursday night meeting. So 8 o'clock, if you are a new distributor, You will want to tune in for 5 Sundays in a row. We have topics that we like do on cycle, and it's a 5-week cycle. So once you've watched 5 in a row, you've seen all the topics. Okay. So every Sunday at 8 is a new distributor training. And then at 9 o'clock, our family call is live on Facebook with our CEO. Okay. So that's Sunday night. Monday nights, we have back-to-back huddles to kick off our week. The fire huddle is our ambassador upline. She gets on and she just chats and she pours into us for about 20 minutes. And then at 8:45, we have another huddle with our presidential upline. She's one of my uplines, one of you guys' uplines. She's the presidential is the next rank that this team is going for. So we have our ambassador upline and then our presidential upline do back-to-back huddles on Monday, and they are really good. It's an awesome way to plug in and start your week off. On Tuesdays, we do intentional Tuesdays. This Tuesday, we're actually going to do something a little bit different. If you got an invitation to the 8 p.m. Zoom, I will see you then. If not, charting is a big part of what we do. And understanding your chart is your roadmap, right? So I'm going to do a charting Zoom at 9. If you are brand new, we're going to talk about everything from Ruby up. So if you are new, your goal should be Ruby, right? And I'm going to show you how to get there. So we're going to walk through that. And then, like I said, we normally do intentional Tuesdays. We have different leaders host those for us. That is really just a 2-hour work session that you can dial in for 30 minutes or the full 2 hours or whatever, and just work with our team. You've got a leader on there that's going to be dropping tasks and walking you through all of the things that we do every day that are most income producing for our team. So if you need help, what do I even do? How do I even work my business? These are perfect. Okay. They're from 8 to 10 Central, and you can dial in for some of all of that and just work and ask all the questions and do all the things. On Thursdays, like I said, 8:30, we have our Team Grace on Fire huddles. We'll have some guest speakers. And then if you are going to be a part of that Ruby chat that I was talking about in that Push to Ruby group, if you got an invitation for that, or if you want to be a part of that, message me. We're going to do a special thing at 8 o'clock every Thursday before our huddle. So that'll be it. Okay. So we have plenty of opportunities to plug in. Every week we try and keep them the same. I will put reminders in the team page. I will put reminders in our chats. That way everybody knows what's going on. So like I said, it's a busy month, but I'm super, super excited for it. Next thing that I want to chat real quick about, any questions on that? Drop a 1 if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I'm talking really fast because I have a lot to go over. Okay, if it doesn't make sense, just drop your question in the chat and I will do my very best to answer it. So next thing that I want to talk about is chat changes. So we are introducing a Ruby chat this month, so some of you might be added to that. If you have been in the business for longer than 60 days, tonight you are going to be removed from our new distributor chat, okay? So don't freak out when you get removed from that. We are going to have, yes, Danielle, I will drop the thing in the calendar in the team chat. If you've been in for longer than 60 days, you will be put into our big team chat. If you are a new distributor, you're going to stay right where you're at in the newbie launch chat, or newbie ignite, I think is what it's called. And that is where you're going to go every day for your task of the day, for any questions and answers, all of that stuff. That chat's going to stay the same. But if you've been in long enough and yes, if you've been in long enough, then you're going to be moved to just the regular, our team chat. It'll be a boom chat. And then if you are new, to get from the newbie chat into our regular boom chat, all you have to do is sign your first 6 distributor or first 6 customers, and we'll move you in there. So earn your shopping spree and you'll move over to the regular team chat. But until then, we want to make sure that we are giving you all the resources and all the help that that you can possibly need. So if you see those, if you're currently in those chats and you see people being added and removed, totally normal. We're just shaking things up. Let me see. All right. I want to take a quick second since we talked about April and just talk a little bit about our top enrollers. We did have a really good enrollment month, you guys. Like, we still had a good number of enrollments. No shock here, Madison leading the pack with like 40 enrollments. Elena, Brooke, myself, and Criselda. I'm so proud of you making it in to top enrollers for the month. So I just want to say congratulations to everybody that did that. For those of y'all that don't know Criselda, I think you've only been in like 60 days, right? She's new. So if you are new, you can, did you unmute? Did somebody unmute? I thought I heard somebody trying to talk. Criselda, how long have you been in? If you want to put it in the chat. So if you are new, you can be a top enroller on this team. Like, you just got to get in and get to work. She is killing it, and she is definitely going Ruby this month. I'm so proud of you.
I've been in less than 3 months. So about two months and a week.
I love it. You guys, 2 months and a week, and she's a top enroller for our team. I am so proud. That is so awesome. And I know Elena is super proud of you too. So that is amazing. Next thing I want to talk about is something new that I am doing. For our team, I'm actually rolling it out starting last month. But I didn't announce it last month because I wasn't sure if I was going to start it last month or if I'm starting it this month. But not every single thing in this business is based on enrollments. I say that, and the person that's about to get this is a top enroller. So I am going to be doing an ambition award every single month. It's going to be one person that shows up with like next level ambition for their business, and that just shows up in a way that I just take notice of. And I know that you're not here to impress me, but this award is basically like, you just have crazy ambition and it inspires me. So the person that I'm going to give the April Ambition Award to is Jamie Williams. She is freaking phenomenal. Like I said, she was a top enroller, you guys, for the team. She is our newest double diamond leader. She had COVID for like 2 weeks, you guys. Her husband was in the hospital. They had a dog that passed away, and all kinds of life. She's starting a new job today, I think, right? Today, or maybe last week was her last week, and maybe she gets like a couple days off, but like, they're going to be selling their house, and like, so much life is happening. And this girl was still on Zoom. She was still a top enroller for our team. She was still doing all the things. She hosted power hours. She showed up, and it was like the best example of no excuses that I have seen in a long time. And I'm just so proud of you. And I'm so proud of the way that you lead your team, and just such ambition for your team. So for your business and for your team, you can give a speech if you want, but if not, I'm going to make you unmute in a minute. So I am just so proud. Yeah, she hosted a Zoom while she had COVID and her husband was in the hospital. Like, are you freaking kidding me? This girl's a rock star. I love you, Jamie, and you will be getting a little something in the mail from me because I am so incredibly proud of you. So that is something that I'll be doing every month. And Jamie, I'm so excited. Love you, friend. Okay, so let's see. I feel like I'm rambling. Does anybody have questions so far? No. Anybody have anything they want to say so far? We're about 20 minutes in, and I feel like I just took my first breath, and I still have a lot to cover. Look at that sweet little nugget. Look at it. Oh my gosh. So cute. No? Okay. Perfect. All right. So for those of y'all that are new, then you are going to learn very quickly that I am a really, really goal-oriented person. I do that because I feel like you have to have a clearly defined path for where you're going or what you're doing. You don't always have to know what the very end goal is, but you got to know what your next goal is, right? So something that we have talked about, I say we, my Diamonds and Up that I've been working with over the past few days just to prepare for this month. We've been talking about setting goals and really pushing ourselves to achieve those goals in May. And goals for sure have to be smart. And I literally messaged Carmen earlier. She was telling me what her goals were for this month. And I'm going to pull it up real quick. And I said, oh, okay, cool. Can you tell me exact numbers? Because for a goal to be a goal, you want it to be a SMART goal. So you want it to be specific, measurable, attainable. Oh Lord, I lost it now. Can somebody attainable? Why am I blanking? Relevant and timely. Okay. So I have a little worksheet that I'm going to drop in the team chat because I thought that it was so, so good. So you want your goal to be specific. My goal is X. So that could be, my goal is to make $500 this month. My goal is to sign 5 distributors and 10 customers. My goal is to promote to Ruby. My goal is to help 2 people promote to executive. Whatever your goal is, it needs to be specific. Okay. And I'm going to talk just in terms of this business, because that's why we're on this call. And I want to set the tone for May. To reach your goal, you want it to be measurable. So to reach my goal, I'm going to do these 3 things. I'm going to message for new distributors every single day. I'm going to commit to getting 5 host to post every single day. I am going to XYZ, right? So I'm going to show up for my business 6 out of 7 days of the week, and I'm going to honor one day as a Sabbath. Okay. So whatever it is, you want it to be measurable so that you know when you are taking action towards your goal and you know what you're doing to get there. The next thing, you want it to be attainable. So if you are a brand new distributor, I appreciate your ambition saying that you want to go ambassador this month, but like, let's make an attainable goal. Let's get you to Ruby this month, and then we can go for ambassador. Okay. So make sure that whatever your goal is, it's attainable. Enrollment-based goals, I say shoot for the moon, because even if you are a brand new distributor, it is nothing crazy to bring in 50 new customers. Like, if you put in the work, you can absolutely do that as a brand new distributor. So those don't intimidate me as much versus like, I want to be ambassador when you're paid as distributor right now. So whatever your goal is, make sure that it's attainable, and make sure that you're looking at your life. I know we're going to have this conversation next month, but summer months are crazy. Okay. We've got kids at home. For those of us, if you're a mom, drop mom in the chat. I've got 2 kids for those of y'all that don't know me. Summer months are crazy. We have birthday parties. My family travels a whole bunch. So I set a different pace for myself in the summer because I know that I want to be realistic about what my goals are, right? I know that I'm going to be at the water park at least 1 day a week. I know that I'm going to have a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old at home with me 24/7. So my work life might look a little bit different, right? I'm going to have to work with a different intention. So when you're setting your goals and you want to make them attainable, look at your real life situation. If you have a big goal for this month, make sure that you don't have big life happening also, right? And sometimes life can come at you and just be unexpected. But like, if you've got 2 vacations planned this month and Mother's Day, like maybe not. Maybe this isn't your month to triple promote. Okay, so relevant, you want them to be relevant to whatever your big goal is. You want to make sure that the action that you're taking is super relevant to what you are moving towards. If you want to make $500 a month, make sure that you are taking action every single day and that it's not interacting on your story. While interacting is good, it's going to boost your Facebook algorithm. It is not the kind of action that is going to be relevant to helping you enroll new customers and new distributors. So make sure that to reach your goal, you need blah, blah, blah. You just want it to be relevant, whatever action you're taking. And then the last thing is time-based. And fortunately, that one is really easy for our business because you will quickly learn that this business runs on like 30-day spurts, 1-month spurts, right? Everything starts at 0 on the 1st, and then you get 30 days or 31 days or whatever to hit whatever your goal is. So while as your vision gets bigger and as your goals get bigger, you may have 30, 60, 90, 1 year goals. But we can break them down into micro goals that fit into a 30-day times period. So when I'm talking about going Ruby, it is very, very attainable for a new distributor. I keep looking at you, Kaylee, to go Ruby in your first 30 days. You can do that. Sherry and I were talking earlier. It is so doable to go from distributor to Ruby in 30 days. You can do that. That is attainable. If you sit down and you get serious about showing up every day for your business, that can happen. So, whatever your goal is, I would love to hear it. If you
Hashtag Jamie,
do what?
can you hear me? Hashtag Jamie. I said hashtag Jamie Williams went to Ruby in 30 days.
That's right. She sure
Can you
did.
hear me or no?
Yeah. I think there's a
did.
delay, but we can definitely hear you. Jamie did. Jamie went Ruby in 30 days. That's exactly right. So it is totally possible to do. So I'll drop that little worksheet in the team chat after this when I drop the calendar as well, so that you can save that. I'm a visual person, but whatever your goal is, if you've already decided what it is, I would love for you to put it in the chat. If you haven't yet, take 24 hours and figure it out. Okay. Think about, what do you want to, you may not say like, oh, I want to make $2,000 on average a month, a year from now, but what do you want to do in May? What are you going to commit to this month? I think that's super, super important. And on that note, I do want a couple of people to unmute and kind of share their goals, because I'll share mine here in just a minute for our big team goal. I love that, Holly. I love it so much. Ruby, I love it. Elena, if you want to go first, I would love for you to share what your goal is for this month and how you plan to attain it.
Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. So my goal is to try and go double again. My third attempt, but there's nothing wrong with that, because as long as you keep trying, you're eventually gonna get there. So, but within that, I need 2 new rubies. And that is what my focus is on this month. So that is going to be something that I'm going to really work with those, and 2 new rubies, and then also an extra, what was the number? I think I have it written down somewhere, where it's just at least an extra 2K in general of group volume. So that's my focus.
I love that so much. Love it so, so much, friend. And this month is your month. May is your month.
Ending volume, overall group volume would be 20K to 22K.
I love it. You got it, friend.
So.
I know you do. All right, Madison, let's hear from you, sister.
All right, so we are going to re-rank on the 25th, because I'm not doing the end of the month stuff. It's going to be a holiday the last day of the month, I'm pretty sure. So it's going to be super crazy. I'm not doing all that again. I'm going to have at least 50 customers and 10 new distributors. And I'm going to have 2 new rubies, and setting up really good for June so we can go double in June.
Love it so much. Such good goals. You said double in June. It made me think of Brooke. Let's hear it, sister.
I'm struggling with this one because we've already, Madison and I talked like 2 months ago, was it last month? 2 months ago, about double in June. And I said earlier, I wanted 35 new customers and 4 new distributors, which would be 5 in 30 days. And I said I wanted 11,000 in volume, but the realistic side of me, because I'm trying to get like halfway to the difference of double, the realistic side of me knows that $4,000 in a month is a lot when you're trying to train those 5 new distributors. So I'm not going to put a volume limit on it. I want to get at least 10,000, but more importantly, I want 4 or 5 new distributors, and I want 35 customers. I said I wanted 35 customers last month, and I didn't get it, and it's happening this time. It is happening. And I've already got one yesterday, so I'm starting on the right path.
Yes. I love that so
But
much. Unlimited volume.
That's it.
She's
So
not,
I still want double in June, but I'm struggling on whether or not that's attainable, like realistically. You know what I mean?
I think it is, especially if you lock
So-
arms with those 4 to 5 new distributors that you're going to get. So I think,
Mhm.
I think that's the key right there. We're going to just lock arms and we are going. So I love that goal. I love that you didn't limit yourself
Yeah.
on volume. You were like, I'm going to do at least 11,000, but that puts a cap on it. So why not say unlimited? Okay. I love that so much.
Yeah.
Jamie, you want to go?
Yeah, can y'all hear me?
We can. Hey, honey.
Jamie, are
dip.
you in triple?
You there, Jamie? Oh, no, we can't hear her. I think we lost her, you guys.
So,
Oh, there she is.
did you
No, you're here. I can hear you.
me? I'm sorry. I want to re-rank double with 20K, get 2 new rubies, 6 DTs, and whatever the volume will end up being for that.
Okay, so re-rank with 20K, 6 new DTs, and 2 new rubies. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. That is so good. And we're going to do it before the 31st.
Oh my God, 11:59.
11:59. We ain't doing it again. All right. I love that. And then Carmen, what you got, sister?
Hello, can you guys hear me okay?
We can.
Okay, sorry. I'm sitting outside the bar. So just think, if you don't have time to do this, you can do this literally anywhere.
Anywhere. For sure.
Yeah, so my goals are 5 new distributors and at least 10 new customers, and all the volume, at least 6,000 in volume.
I love it. Love it. All right. And then Danny, that leaves you, my friend. Round her out.
Okay, so kind of going off of what you and I discussed the other night. Basically, I really want to get this diamond like super strengthened. So my goal is I want to get 6 new distributors, preferably before the end of this $39 deal is when I would like to get it done, just because $39. And then I would like to personally enroll 30 new LCs. Yes, that's what I would like to do. But here's the thing, and to kind of split the difference, I know we talked about like aiming for 10K in volume, but kind of split the difference and maybe like try to go for 9. Now, if I get more than that, fantastic, that's great. But I think going for 9, and then in the process, because like I have a double diamond chart out, but what are they? And I can't remember exactly who said it, when you're looking ahead and you're already looking at like your next chart, instead of just concentrating on maintaining, if you concentrate on building to the next rank, you are going to maintain in the process. And that's what I want to do, is like maintain while I'm building, basically.
So
and
If
just
you work to promote, you'll always maintain. If you work
There it is.
to
what it is.
maintain, you'll never promote.
Thank you. That's what it was. It was tempting. It was tempting like that. But
Yes.
yeah, so
I love that.
that's what I want to do.
I love that, you guys. And for those of you that are new and maybe don't know these faces, these are your leaders that are going to be helping in the new distributor chat. So if you're a new distributor and you're like, who the heck is she popcorning to? Like, why do all these people have their goals so organized already? These are your emerald and diamond and double diamond leaders that pour into you every single day, that help in the newbie chat, that are going to answer all your questions, help you make post of the day, all of that fun stuff. And you are if you're new on here, you are under one of them, okay, somewhere. So if you need an upline, reach out to one of these people because they've got goals and they can teach you how to set goals for yourself. If you've got questions, they can absolutely help answer those. So I absolutely love those. I love that we are transforming this team into something with bigger vision so that we are just creating better lives for ourselves and the people that are on our team. So I appreciate y'all sharing your vision for May with us. I'm so excited to see what comes about. Just to throw my personal goal out there, I want 10 new distributors by the 11th. I got one yesterday, so check the first one off. I want at least 75 customers again. And then I have a team goal to have us in at 65K. So with everybody's goals for the diamond legs and the double diamond legs below, that shouldn't be an issue. So we are talking about massive growth. And here's the cool thing. For those of y'all that haven't seen a chart, every single promotion and every single rank of this company is based on a ruby, and that's what we're focusing on this month. So if you're a new distributor or if you are somebody that hasn't gone ruby yet, let's go ruby this month. Reach out to your sponsor or reach out to myself and say, I want in that ruby chat. I want to commit for 31 days and see what I can do. I want to push myself to do that because next month you can bet that we are going to, now that you are ruby, you are going to turn around and help build a ruby, right? Because that's what this business is about. C1, what is it, Brooke? On I always use the example, watch one, do one, teach one. Okay, so Grey's Anatomy, if you watch Grey's Anatomy, they use that analogy all the time. So you're going to watch one. You guys have watched us promote. You are going to do one, you're going to do it yourself, and then you're going to turn around and you're going to teach somebody else how to do it. That is the heart of our business. It does me no good to enroll 1,000 million customers and all the distributors if I don't turn around and teach somebody else how to make $500 a month. So that's what we're focusing on. I want all of our paychecks to grow again in the month of May. So that being said, we are doing a couple of fun things this month. We are going to be doing a couple of flash contests throughout the month. I put in the team chat last night. If we grow our team page to 200 I'm going to extend it to tomorrow since it was the weekend, to 200 by midnight tomorrow. We're at like 193 or something. So make sure you're adding your new distributors to the team page. If we grow that, I'm going to send everybody that enrolls a new distributor between now and then, I'm going to send them a prize, like straight up just a prize in the mail from me. Everybody gets one. Okay. So go enroll a distributor between now and midnight tomorrow. It is only $39, you guys, $39 to help somebody change their life. That's incredible. So we're doing that contest. We'll do a few other small contests, but something that we're going to be doing in the second week of the month is, excuse me, I thought I had a hiccup, is we are going to be doing a sample selling contest and giveaway and whatever. What do we even call it? We called it sample selling earnings match contest. Okay. So if you are a new distributor, drop a 5 in the chat real quick, because we do have a few newbies on here. And if you are one of my vets, or if you've been on the team for a little while, say hey to all the new peeps on, because when you signed up, you got 7 virtual credits for 3-day sample packs. Okay. So if you have not sent one of those to yourself already, do it. If you drink coffee or tea, send them to yourself so that you can try product. But then what we're going to be focusing on the second week of the month after we sign all these new distributors is we're going to teach everybody how to make money with samples, selling samples. And we're going to focus so much on that. And we're going to do a giveaway where whoever sells the most in samples for that 1 week, we are going to match it. Okay. So say Sherry has 150 in sample cash that week, and she is the one that has sold the most. Obviously we're going to verify it, right? We're going to have her show me or Venmo or whatever, however people pay her, but we're going to validate it and then we're going to double it for her. So she's going to make an extra $150. Okay. So get on your sample game. We're going to be dropping tasks. We're going to be dropping all kinds of fun stuff that week to help you make sample cash, to help you make cash in your pocket. Okay. I'm so hyped up about this because we had a really good training on it last week, and I was like, that is such a fun idea, especially as we bring on these new distributors that are going to have the virtual credits. Okay. So, like I said, if you sell even just your 7 that you have on hand for $15 each, that's an extra $105 in your pocket. Okay. So even if you just focus on selling the 7 that you have in it right now, sitting and waiting. Oh my gosh, Elena got a new DT. Love it. Then that's $105 in your pocket. What would you do if you had an extra $105 in your pocket right now? What would you do with that? Put it in the chat. What would you do with an extra $105 from selling samples? What would you do with it? I want to know. I'm going to Florida in 2 weeks. I would probably buy a new outfit. I'm not even going to lie about it. Treat yourself. Yeah, manicure, fill up your gas tank, buy groceries, diapers, whatever it is, right? $100, cover your auto ship. Yes. Put towards your knee surgery, pay off debt, whatever. $105, that's fun. That's awesome. Summer in Charleston, yes. I don't know where you're going to stay for $105, but could you send me the link? Maybe that's ice cream money while you're there. I don't know. Put it into savings for a vacation. Yes, exactly. Spending money. So we're going to be focusing on that the second week in the month. I'm so excited for that week, you guys. We've got some good stuff lined up for then. But on the beach in Charleston. Yep, it's ice cream money. Elena's putting it in our ice cream money fund. All right, so like I said, we've got lots of goals. We've got lots of exciting stuff happening in May, and I'm just so stinking ready. I think that your leaders are excited to honestly just work with the people that want to work. If you're here to make money, drop a 7 in the chat. But if you're here to make money, let's do it. You've got the right group. You are on the right team. And let's do it. This month, it's going to be May, right? It is going to be May. We are making money this month. It is time to boom. It is time to bloom. I am so just excited. Oh, hey, pretty girl. I love it when the kids pop on. Yes. Okay, so we've got 3 people that want to make money this month. Here we go. There it is. All right. Does anybody else have anything that they want to add? Any questions? Anything? Chelsea, I'm so glad that you are on tonight. So excited to watch you start booming again, girl. All right, so do we have 2 Kayleys? Is that right? Kaylee and Kaylee, just spelled differently. All right.
Is that going to be our new trend? Like we have several different Jamies all spelled differently, and now it's going to be Kaylee all spelled differently.
So also you get a special prize if you enroll a Jamie or a Kaylee. Just saying.
Or a Danny.
Or Danny. Has to be spelled differently though. Yes, all of Madison's girl. Anytime I'm running reports, if it's a K or a C name, I'm like, that's one of Madison's. It's like she profiles and only enrolls Ks or Cs. So funny. All right. Anybody else have anything that they want to add? I'm going to stop the recording. I'm just so excited. Oh yeah, Danielle and Danny. Yes, there it is. Okay, you get a double extra prize if you enroll in Elena.
And don't enroll any Brooks because I need to be the only one.
Okay.
Don't enroll any Brooks.
Love it.
There's not probably any that's as cool as me anyway, so it'd be kind of a waste.
True. So true. All right. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Family call will be on at 9 o'clock. And y'all hop on there. If you do not currently follow Mark Pentecost, go follow him. He is probably standing in the picture like this, like, yeah, That's how he does. I think that's what his profile picture is, in like a black shirt that says winning or something like that. I think that's right. That's our CEO. So go follow him. If any other Mark Pentecost or Pentecosti or Marcos Pena, blah, 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 friend request you, do not. They are imposters. It's like every time he gets a new follower, that person then gets like 95 different friend requests from random other spam accounts. So don't accept any of those. Just go follow him, and don't answer their messages. Yes. But it's every Sunday night at 9 o'clock. They go live, and it's just like a 15-minute thing to listen into, announcements, promotions, giveaways, contests, but corporate wide. So listen in. It's amazing. We'll share it in the chats. And again, if you see people being removed and moved, then tonight in the chats, don't get freaked out. We are just shuffling things up. We're shaking it up. So I love y'all. I will talk to y'all later. I will see y'all tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow. Night, guys.